got the statue. I
And we're celebrating Mom and Dad's 60th wedding anniversary. 1991. Did you get that? Hooray! Hooray! And we're all here.
And there's the crowd. They're too, I don't know what. They don't want to go in the water. It's too cold for them. Here they come. Da na 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 na. Da na 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 na. That's the male cottage. That's where all the guys are staying. And that behind there is where the pool is, with the big windows. And here's a little view of the rest, some of the rest of Gurney. Oh, that's where Nan is staying, and Donald and Christina and Grandpa, and Deborah, and Jim, and little Lindsay. And our cottage is way, 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 way back there. You can't really see it. Here I am, your narrator, Jen. Hi! Here's the guys' living room. Here's the living room in the guys' cottage. There's Glenn, they're all pooped. Lovely fireplace. Oh, oh.
So take a picture of Cindy brushing the sand.
Now let's see, there's the stairs, and there's their kitchen.
Joe's
The porch, there's my cousin.
Say yes.
Hi, Donald.
How you doing?
Good, how you
Oh, how are you? Welcome to my talk.
doing? I'm in the guy's cottage right now.
Whoa, you're in trouble.
All these men who... Let's go check out these rooms. There's the front door.
Brushing her feet off.
Okay, we'll open the door. Thanks.
This is bathroom.
Hey, Matt. There's a nice, lovely bed.
Who would you like to see?
Nice window, table. Really equipped. Here's Mom and Nan is well. Mommy has a broken wrist. Ma, you look lovely. Hi. There's Anita and Mary Beth. There's Aunt Lucille and Johnny. Good, how you doing?
You coming for the weekend? Or
Yep, I'm staying the weekend.
Good. Enjoy it.
Okay,
Beautiful, beautiful.
I'll be up in a minute.
Oh, boy.
Everybody wave.
Wait a minute.
There's Nana, Aunt Angie, Aunt Edith.
I'll keep my glasses on so you don't know who I am.
Okay,
Yes, but we were
My hair is
the three sisters.
other side.
Oh, and here's some guys. Oh, we thought it was all the ladies.
over here. Angela. Get over here.
Go ahead and wave. Wave, Grandpa. There's Nana and Grandpa, 60 years. Aw.
And can you believe it? Can you believe it?
Nope, can't believe it. Never met anyone that was married 60 years before. Never even heard of it.
The whole thing.
I believe it because I was there.
Right,
She can't believe she saw all those years.
right. So fast. Seems like just yesterday was the big day. What beautiful
isn't it Anita's
people.
room?
Man of my life.
Aw, such love in this family.
Aww.
We've got the best family.
In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Thank you, Lord, for the gift of life, for the gift of this life, for the gift of these parents, for the gift of everyone who's here, for the food that we eat, and for the example that these two people have given to all of us. They've given us each a part of themselves, and we each carry a germ of them in us. We've all been affected by their lives. So they really live forever because we carry them with us. And we thank the Lord for the gift of their life, for the gift of this weekend, and for the gift of each other, and the gift of this food.
Isn't that supposed to go in it? Isn't that
Yeah, but I'm carrying the stuff. I'm carrying the stuff. Come on, Isabel.
didn't know you were going to go backwards.
Well, I was doing the cha-cha. Church. Hey, here he is, here he is. Cha-cha, cha-cha.
Right, Chris? Yeah. Didn't Coffee and Keepers say cha-cha?
Hey, Joe.
Good morning, Nana.
Saturday morning, coming off from the beach. We just greeted each other. Now we're going to breakfast.
How you doing, Uncle
Oh,
Colin?
I'm doing great. Couldn't be better. 60 years we're coming back. And Nana and Grandpa are going to be our guests.
Don't they look sharp?
Oh,
Look at
Absolutely.
this fashion plate, right?
look at this.
How you doing?
Now, wait a minute, Joseph,
Now
take
look at
this,
Grandpa.
because we're going to ask Nana a question. Same question we asked Grandpa, see if we get, what's the secret of 60 years? Take the answer.
The answer is learning to communicate love more than anything else. Love conquers all. Patience.
Now, did you rehearse that answer? That's the same answer Grandpa gave. You must have rehearsed it.
No.
He's saying the same answer.
In case you ask,
I said,
this is what we have.
okay. Wait, missing my camera.
Ready? Wait a minute.
I got you.
Ready, set, go. Right. All right.
Okay.
While he's pouring the champagne for us, I'd like to begin the toast. Because in our family, as you know, you can't just give a toast, you have to tell a little story first. This, what I'm going to tell you about is something you really know about. As you see, this is a big family get-together, and here we are here at Gurney's in Montauk. Montauk to me has always been family, because I go back a long, long time to Montauk. I can remember the family outings we had that gave us the sense of family with my grandmother and my grandfather. The two people who really started all of this that aren't with us today are really here with us in our hearts. I can remember my grandmother making big pots of sauce and macaroni, and everybody taking something, and every family, and Angie's family taking things, and Aunt Edith's family taking things, and our family taking things. A picnic was not potato salad, macaroni salad, and some roast beef. A picnic was the way my grandmother and grandfather did it. You transported your whole big Sunday Italian dinner with you, and you took it. Then we went out to where you see the lighthouse today, down to the beach there. And my grandfather used to say, and this I'm telling all the grandchildren, my grandfather used to say, okay, you kids, everybody's out there looking for periwinkles. We each had our pails, and we would go and we would collect the little periwinkles. They're little snails. And after we collected them all, we come back, Grandpa, do we have enough? Okay, you gotta go get some more. Now we gotta go get the mussels. Then he showed us how to get clams. You had to put your heel in there and you had to go down into the dirt. You remember that? And out would come a clam. And he showed us all these things. And we were big family groups. Cousins, just like you cousins are here today, aunts, uncles. And we grew up in an extended family like you did. And it didn't matter to us whether we went to Aunt Angie's house or Aunt Edith's house. We were the same as being home. And their children felt the same, just as comfortable in our home. And when we went out on this picnic to Montauk, it was a whole day affair. Because the roads weren't so good as they are now, and we would leave early in the morning. We would travel 3 hours by car. Cars weren't the kind of comfortable cars you have now, but we went out there. And then when we had all these periwinkles collected, they would make a bonfire. And they would boil. My grandmother had the big pot, usually the same pot she used for the macaroni. Would boil this water, and the periwinkles would go in, and out would come all the pins. And everybody would sit there with their periwinkles and their pins, pulling them out of the shells and eating them. You know me better, you know I was a pain in the neck then to eat. I didn't eat them, but I loved to pull them out and say, here, Grandpa, here's mine, you know. But I tell you this story to tell you how we grew up with the mores and the sense of family. I know someone else who says about our family, we have a party at the drop of a hat. It's raining, we throw a party. If it's snowing, we make pizzas. Everybody comes over. If it's a warm day, we have a party. If it's a cold day, we have a party. If the kids get straight A's, as Donald James did, we have a party. If someone passes a test, we have a party. So, but that goes back. That goes back. We learned that out at my grandmother and grandfather's knee. Their house was a center. And I wish some of you, all of you, could have known them as we knew them. Because they passed on a legacy that my mom and dad, and by the way, I left out something, Aunt Catherine, Anita's mother, was as much a part of that as and Anita's family as we were. Because they were a part of everything. And it is why Nana and Grandpa today are so family-oriented. They always want us to be together as a family. And when people say to me, you throw a party for every little thing, I say yes, because that's because we genuinely enjoy being together. We enjoy being with one another. The cousins look for each other, the aunts look for each other. And we're sharing our quarters this weekend, the boys' rooms and the girls' rooms. And we're having a wonderful time. And for that, as the priest said, you did a wonderful job for the 60 years. And now I turn to you, and it's your legacy to carry on. And that is my toast for 60 wonderful years for my mom and dad.
Good luck.
Good luck, good health.
Cheers.
But let me tell you, we have, to carry on this legacy, we have two of our grandchildren, Stephen and Donald James, and three, and Glenn Peter, who, and Cindy goes without saying with Glenn Peter, who bought this toast for us tonight. They wanted to do this for Nana and Grandpa. And I'm going to ask each of them to just say a couple of words to their grandparents. Okay, stop.
I know.
Coming out, grandparents decided to have this weekend out here. Basically, they were doing it for us to all be together as one big family that we are, and share our love with each other and have some memories, something that we will always have to look back on and never forget. But I think also that we're not only doing that, but we're also giving them some wonderful memories of us as well. And to them, I toast them for the 60 years of love, and we all love you very much.
We were all at services this evening, and the gospel for the evening was about the rock that Christ built his church on with St. Peter. And I would say that Nana and Grandpa, your 60 years of marriage, of lovingness, of giving to this family is the rock on which this family is built. Cheers to you.
Thank you. Okay, Don.
My remembrances of my grandparents are always of them giving to me. I remember I used to go there on my way to summer school. I'd stop in for breakfast, and they would always, whatever they had, didn't matter. Out with the English muffins, the Entenmann's cakes, anything it was for me. And I remember every performance I ever put on, they were there supporting me, encouraging me. And it's true what you say about the parties, and I think that is from them. But I think that that's also been carried on in our family. I don't think it's something that we forget easily. And I think that that part of them also, it lives on in us. And that we have become caring people, and that they set the example for us. So, this is good.
Drink up, everybody.
Cheers. Cheers. God bless you.
And now, Marilyn, will you say the blessing? And I'd like to add my blessings on this evening too. And I guess I'm going to steal a little bit of what John said tonight to me in church when he said that you were the seed of all of what you see here. And as Glenn said, there's a rock, there's a seed, and all of this is the flow
weeks ago, we came out here to check out Bernie, and we also went out to Montauk Point. It was my grandparents and my mother and I, and we just had a really wonderful day. And it was a lot of fun spending that day with my grandparents, especially with them for their anniversary.
What's our right, the day
Right, the day of their anniversary. We celebrated then,
seal on the tour.
and we celebrated again. And there's not really much else to say because we all love everybody. There's so much love in this family.
And the Glauder family. There's nothing but love. That's what you call a family of love. And I'm glad and I'm proud that I'm one of them. Thank you very much.
How about doing a little song for them as well?
You sing a song?
You sing, Johnny's a crooner. He's going on WBC next year.
You'll know it's a nice song, so bright. And then the way I started myself to sing.
Good.
Yeah, he did. Oh, what a beautiful morning. You started to say.
And this morning,
Beautiful day.
Oh, see, now you sing.
what a beautiful, I'm singing with him.
What a beautiful morning.
Everything's going my way. Very good, Donald. It is.
Excellent, and it was a beautiful morning. And it was.
There, I
No,
think.
no, something.
Okay. When Grandpa was dating Nana, naturally he got permission that he could go out with Grandma and all that. So they had to go out to a movie or wherever, or wedding or what. They needed a chaperone. Grandpa wouldn't go with them, so I had to go with them. And I was, how old was I? I ain't gonna tell you.
4 years old.
And I used to fall asleep in the back of the seat. From a chaperone, right? But they had to be home. What time? 10? 11 o'clock? 9. No, 10 o'clock. When you were going to a wedding, it was 10 o'clock. A wedding.
Oh, wedding.
Movie, they had to go early and come home
Don't put
early.
an idea. What was the time on the movie?
Well, they had to make the early movie.
Early movie.
They were all early movies.
It was only early movies. And then, oh my God,
Grandpa,
you think so?
they go out. They were walking down the avenue.
You better keep mad. She might send me along.
What happened? I was coming
Yeah,
home
send Jen along. I'm like, Jen,
and I see the two of
$50.
them walking.
Go.
Now, they weren't supposed to be seeing one another. So when Grandpa saw me, they both changed colors because I caught them walking together. And he says to me, you have to let me know, yes or no. He says, what is this? But he was very fussy. He came to see if I was seeing anybody. And he would used to sleep around to see. But he knew everything I did. Then one day, he accidentally on purpose, he knew what, because he would visit and he would say, you still working in the same place? Do you like the job? Yes. I make a lot of money and things like that. And I, very naive, I would answer. I said, oh yeah, I love it there. I was like, we were a very small place and there were 3 girls, I was the chief. So I liked it. So anyhow, coming home, I was on my way home on 6th Avenue going to the subway. And I'm with my girlfriend. And accidentally, on purpose, this guy bumps into me. And it was drizzling. So I turned around. I turned around and said, what are you doing here? He said, oh my gosh, he says, you work around here? Yeah. We work on the next block. Meanwhile, he had been at the place and he was staking the place out to see if there was any guys and to see if,
I want to be sure.
yeah, He wanted to make sure that he wasn't interfering with someone else. But anyhow, he walks me to the subway. The next thing you know, he comes home all the way to my house. But he comes upstairs after I went up. I went upstairs and then he followed. So my mother says, "What are you doing around here?" He says, "I figure I was in the neighborhood. I come up and see you."
In the neighborhood.
But,
All right.
no, so that night he asked my father and my mother my hand in marriage because he says, how long could I go around like this? First I meet your sister, then I meet your sister, then in New York, living like that. So I says, okay, come. He breathed a sigh of relief because now I had committed myself. And that's how it all started.
Very good.
I am not
And the
sorry.
courtship
though.
Left
I
our
had
way
60
3.5 hours on the subway.
That was another day, another time.
I stood over there and said, she's going to come this way. She's going to come this way.
Did she
This
show up?
way, and the other 3.5 hours. Then she come along and she showed.
But it was worth the wait.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
But at that time, he was coming up to my house, though. But he was waiting on the station because he wanted to,
Talk to her.
talk to me and find out. And my father said, all right, if it was all right to go to the movies.
So your parents liked him then when they met him?
My father knew. He used to go to the country, to Nelmont. He used to come on Saturday and go to the country and help Grandpa with the garden or building of the house or whatever it was.
See, the father was the same grade over
And he
there.
was
Generally, you don't have any
Right.
money.
And someone's coming
And I have to ask this guy and the other guy to see if they did the same thing. Because I just came from Midland.
Now he's going back.
Right.
Right.
I was with that
Now,
kid.
the time to my obligation, I said, what I could pay the obligation?
Not to marry me. That wasn't what he wanted to do.
That was to work out.
I was to go to a house of mine because that time I come there was
They had a bungalow.
Everybody was down to come out. I mean, I was working with them. I just said, where is that? I come over and you want to come? He said, come over here. Go to the car. To get together.
This is so good, the sandwich.
After that, I started to go and go and go. The more I started to go, the more oyster I fall in love with it. And the first flower I gave to her, that time was this particular color of flower that I give her today. Memory.
I never wanted the purple. I wanted the white.
That one?
White.
The white.
That was the first one?
But they got the name.
That's what he used to get me. Because I didn't like the purple one as much as I liked the white. So, and the gardenias was another one, but they didn't smell so much.
We should give you a headache.
Give me a headache.
Okay, give her a kiss. Give her a kiss first. Okay, now together, blow it out.
Blow it out.
Together.
1, 2. 1, 2.
That's very cool.
You see that he right there, this is what they like.
There you go.
Okay, Dad.
Oh,
go ahead.
nice big night.
Okay.
Okay, stand up, Dad. Stand up.
Mother, both. Don't put your hand on there.
Here.
Yeah, hold
Put
it
your hand,
Stand
get up.
up.
Stand up.
What's the
Right.
finger?
Wait, you
Make
got
a
the
wish.
bride cuts the cake. And the bride cuts the cake.
Look forward.
The bride
Grandpa.
cuts the cake. I roll the stereo. The bride cuts the cake. And we all want a piece. We all want a piece.
The groom wants a piece.
I
not the
roll
horse.
the stereo. We all want a piece. Okay.
16 years later, it changes.
Very good.
Johnny says, turn that around and you have a 90 birthday next year.
Okay,
Turn that around.
A lot of congratulations on 60 years. It's an accomplishment. Not many people can say they've accomplished that. Congratulations to both of you, and we love you very much. The most important part of being part of your family is spending time with both of you. So for your anniversary, what we're going to do, your 4 Sapala grandchildren, their wives, my husband, Kathy, and Deanna and John, are going to take you and Grandpa to the Will Rogers Follies and out for lunch and a day in Manhattan with your grandchildren. Because most of all, we want to spend another day with you like this weekend. Happy anniversary, Nana and Grandpa.
Happy anniversary.
My husband. I made Uncle Angela's day.
Next we'll hear from the youngest Sapala grandchild, our second daughter, Deanna Noel.
Oh, fast there, huh? Okay, next.
Nana and Grandpa, the reason for this weekend was one of making memories. That was your original plan that I heard from you, that you wanted another special, not just a day, but a whole weekend that would be filled with memories that we could all have for a lifetime. But more than that, I know I have almost 20 years worth of memories of you always being there throughout everything we've done. And these memories are sure to last a lifetime, and I'm sure we're going to have a lot more to come, as Deborah just said, one that we know is going to come up real soon. You both have been such an inspiration to me, and I can only hope that the rest of us here can succeed and be as proud as you are right now sitting among your family. And I hope that I can only be like you one day. And I just want you to know how much I love you and how much we all love you. And it's hard, it's really weird to say, but I think when I went away to school, I realized how much family is an importance in one's life. And just thinking, oh, it's almost Sunday, 12 o'clock, I can call it Nana's and everyone's going to be there. That was the thrill of my week, and some weeks it's what got me through. And I just love you, and I can't wait to spend the rest of my life with you. And in that life will be memories from this weekend, from years past, and years to come. Congratulations, happy anniversary.
And now we'll hear from my youngest son, Douglas, who's been our...
I don't know what to say. I'm happy to be here, and it's not, as the family's getting older, we don't have much time to spend with each other anymore. So it's more or less to me like a reunion, because I don't get to see everybody in the same room more than maybe 2 or 3 times a year anymore. And to me, this is very special. A lot of changes have happened over the last couple of years. My brother and sister have gotten married. Glenn has moved to Chicago. And, this has brought everyone back together again. Also, I'd like to say that I want to thank Nana and Grandpa for this weekend, but for everything they've done for this family and for myself over the years. All the support they've given us, the guidance, and just being there. I really don't know what else to say except that I love them both, and happy anniversary.
And now my oldest son, Donald, will finish up.
She knows better.
Nan and Grandpa, I just want to congratulate you on 60 years together. I consider myself the luckiest of the grandchildren because I've had the good fortune of having the opportunity to spend the most time with the 2 of you. Everybody else has told you some of their memories and some of the great things that happened over the years. The 2 of you are more than grandparents. You're your second set of parents to me and the others also.
always and continuously put yourselves there for us and put everybody ahead of you. This weekend is a perfect example. I think most people have a celebration such as this. They take a quiet night either at home or going out to the tube. And your thought was to take 24, a bit more of your relatives with you and to give them this wonderful weekend. I've had a spectacular time, and everybody else has too. And myself, and I'm sure for everybody else, I want to thank you. It's been wonderful. I just hope there's many, many more years to spend together with you and to share many more memories with. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
And before we close this night, we're going to ask our we're going to ask our host and hostess of the weekend, my mom and dad, are recipients of 60 wonderful years, and we're the recipients of their 60 years. We're going to ask them to speak.
There we are now together.
I want to say I'm so happy to have this table with all people that I love here to celebrate with me this special day in our lives, which I think it's a milestone. It really is. I mean, how many people reach 60? So I thank God, and even for the weather that we've had, you could see that God is with us because the weather's been beautiful. Everybody's been well. He's taking care of me, my husband, this weekend too. And it's really, really been beautiful. So I hope you all enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed it and Don enjoyed it. And then we will be here for other celebrations. And the next one is going to be Angelo. He already made reservations with Mr. Monty. He made already reservations with Mr. Monty. And I said, you better consult your wife first before you make reservations. Okay. So anyhow, God bless you all. I'm glad that you helped share this, and good health, and good health to everybody. One and all, right? Okay.
Hey, better than that.
It's more than that. We can't even capture it on film.
Need a good one.
We gave a good kiss before. Okay.
Alright, let's go. Battery's going.
It's unwinding. It's unwinding.
Saying happy anniversary. 60 years has probably been the best 60 years of your whole entire life. And it's words like can't really explain how much you've done for all of us here. Everyone that's sitting around the table, who's eating here. This weekend is going to bring so many memories that we can tell our children, and then they'll tell their children, and everybody can tell their children, and we'll have so much memories of you from just this weekend that it can go on for a lifetime. And I want to say thank you for everything, and happy anniversary. Happy anniversary, Grandpa.
Okay, and what would you like to say to your father?
Oh, my battery's going.
Look at Grandpa. Just hug him. Give him a kiss. Give him a hug and a kiss.
Give him one of your special kisses.
And give one to
Give Nana a special hug.
That's more than words.
That's right.
Very good, Matt.
Very nice. Very nice.
Years together. They were always there if you wanted them for support, moral support or whatever. Right. They were always there for you. And we love them very
Anita.
dearly. Yes, darling.
You haven't said anything.
I have a lot to say.
Okay, well, we got to you.
Anita, go ahead.
No, I just want to say that we enjoyed all our trips going to Florida with the boys.
and the times we spent in the rest areas and when we had to stop for different things. But we enjoyed every moment of it, and being in Delray together, which we'll never forget, and hope we can do many more years of it. God bless you both. Congratulations for many more years that we could be together. Thank you for everything.
Johnny, talk about your cousin Mungoch over there. Go ahead.
You gotta wait till the lights on.
All right, all I could tell you is one story. One year, we went to the fair in Palm Beach. So they said to win a doll or a trophy or something, let them guess my age. So I said, no, I don't want the age. I said, let them guess my weight. They'll never guess it. But she said, let them guess my age. So within 2 years, so they said I was 66. At that time I was 64. I lost the $2. So I says, I'll fix this guy. Mangooch, come over here. I says, I'm putting the $2 up because I know I'm going to win. But don't collect the prize. So I says, all right. I says, my cousin is here. Here's the $2. Guess his age. Guy goes over there. Oh, he's 69. 69? I said, he's 75. I says, give me $1. Maybe give him one too. But he said, you only get $1. So I won a prize on his
I
age.
remember that time, right. The nephews, the others, they know me, brother, but the nieces and nephews. Believe me, this is one of the greatest families, bar none, that I've ever known. And I love them very dearly. God bless them all, and thank you for the beautiful wife they gave me. Same family.
Oh,
and a wonderful relative. God bless you all. God bless you all.
To us in a couple of words.
I say good night to everybody.
Nice and loud.
And I'll try to do my best to say thank you. Enjoy yourself, and
safe ride home.
Ride home with good luck and goodwill.